had 2 children with 2 different men. I didn't want to have a third one with another man. And I said, I didn't want to make a mistake again. And Keith got upset and says, I'm a mistake, Mom. And I hope he really wasn't upset because neither one of my kids were mistakes. My daughter was a surprise and my son was planned. So it's not like it was a mistake. What I was meaning was that the guy in my life, the first one, had a baby and left me right before she turned 2. And the next guy that I had a baby with left me 2 weeks before he was born. And I thought, no way, no how, don't want to do that no more. That's ridiculous. Guys coming in my life, making a baby with me and taking off. Nope, not happening. So I had 2 children, and I'm glad that I had the 2 children I had. I'm very happy with both of them, and both in their own unique ways make me very, 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 very happy. I'm not disappointed in either one of them. There was things when Keith was younger that I was very upset with, but if I had to do it all again for him to become the person he is today, I would do it again. Trina, she was just a darn good kid. Got a little bit of lip from her once in a while, but even that wasn't that bad. So I don't have anything bad to say about my kids. Wish Keith would have been a little better when he was younger, but there's nothing I can do about that. That's just the way it goes. And I probably learned a lot from it. The men that I've had in my life have been there for a reason, and I think that Keith needed to learn with Mark how to become a more patient person and not be so angry and wild all the time. Something like that. I think everything has happened for a reason. I'm with DJ, and even though the kids are not happy with him, he's not happy with them or whatever, I'm hoping that eventually one day they'll just put all their differences aside and realize that I love him and I care for him, and I hope he feels the same way about me, and I hope that eventually they realize that and they take it all into consideration and accept him for who he is, and I hope he accepts them. I mean, they all have their differences, and unfortunately there's times that I say things or do things that slip up and maybe I shouldn't say in front of each other, but you know, like if DJ says something about one of the kids or one of the kids say something about DJ, and you know, I don't have a filter on my mouth. Sorry. It's just the way it is. I end up saying it, and I feel bad after I've said it, but at the same time, I feel like, well, you know, even though people get upset with each other. It's the way it is. I get upset with DJ, I get upset with Trina, I get upset with Keith, I get upset with my dad. You know, and my dad is older now, and I probably shouldn't be getting upset with him, but I do. I got upset with him just the other day when he didn't have his oxygen in, and he ended up leaning on DJ because I couldn't hold him up. He was going to go in his house, and he made it to the chair, sat in the chair, and of course leaned over and needed his oxygen. We put his oxygen in. It took him a while to get back to where he needed to be, and then he was okay. Unfortunately, he needs that oxygen. But at the same time, I don't know how much of that is an act and how much of that is real. I know that he pass away. I'd like for him to stick around for a while, but it just seems like the more he sticks around, the more feeble he becomes. And it's heart-wrenching to watch. If he was in a home where somebody could help him, that would help me, because I would know that he's happy and being taken care of, and I wouldn't have to worry about it, because I'm worried about so many other things. I'm not even really worrying about myself. My son came home from truck driving after 2 months, and my dog had fleas, terribly infested, totally infested. And I should have never let him get like that. I didn't even realize he was that bad. And that's part of taking care of myself, because my dog's at my house. And if I'm not taking care of me, and I'm not taking care of my dog, nobody else is going to. Just like if I don't take care of my dad, who else is going to? Nobody else is going to. I've got a lot on my plate right now. I should talk about happier things, shouldn't I? I don't have anything to talk about. I want to be, I'm going on vacation, I'm going to Florida, or I'm going to California, or I'm going to Maui. And I'm gonna go sit in the sand. No, I'm not doing any of that. Maybe a while before I do anything like that again. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this